How are you feeling after the first or the 3 goals?
You know, honestly, like the radio just asked me the same thing. Like we didn't have a bad first period. They were really opportunistic. We put a lot of pucks on the kid. He was really good. They did a great job. They did a great job finishing chances and had some really nice shots that went in. And we went into the third, into intermission, and we just said, like, you know, I think the last message I said was, boys, if we get the next one, we're winning the game. If we can get the first one here, cut it to 3-1, give the building some energy, we're going to win this game. Like, it just, there was no panic. It was a really kind of weird sense of calm. And we blinked, and it was tied 3-3.
How about the response?
Unbelievable. Just as pissed off as I was at our guys last night, 100 times proud of them tonight. You know, like, just the resiliency, the no quit. I mean, we're all over them to go up 4-3. You know, and they go up 4-3, and then we tied at 4-4. They go 5-4. We tied at 5-5. The resiliency by Gibby, you know, and those goals weren't on Pav. I just wanted to see if I could get the guys a little energy and make a change. And Gibby went in, had the big breakaway save, and he held us in it in overtime. We were flat to start overtime, and the way Gibby held us in it is incredibly admirable, and we found a way.
How do you capture the importance of what Artem Shlaine has meant to this team?
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, now everybody can truly understand why I was so grumpy the first 6 games when we didn't have him. You know, because I knew how he was going to be the centerpiece of this team. His leadership, just the way he plays. He's a 200-foot center that wins big face-offs and lives for the big moment, and he proved that tonight. He's a hell of a kid, hell of a leader. You know, he, Kurz, Becker, you know, Pav, all these guys that are here for a year. They're just those guys that done so much for us, and it sucks we only get them for a year, but now we're 2 games away from winning a trophy, and I know these guys are confident that we can go do it.
10 days ago, Ryan, Kyle Smolin said that if you guys want to have success down the stretch, you need to be killers.
Yeah.
It wasn't a perfect game tonight, but how well do you think your team embodied that mindset?
Unbelievably well. I mean, to go down 3 against a good team and come back, I mean, it shows how potent we are, I think. Because, I mean, it literally, you blinked and it was tied. I mean, I think we got all 3 in the first 5 minutes, right? So, you know, Smoley's right, you know, and Smoley, you know, the message pretty much the whole game, and you could hear the guys reiterating it, was play for him. If we compete like him, if we do everything that Smoley does, we'll come out on top, and that's, at the end of the day, what the guys decided to do, and hopefully we get him back.
With all the adversity you guys faced this year, how fitting is it to win a game like this where you're constantly trailing?
Yeah, I mean, we've had some comebacks. You know, we had a big one here against Denver, down 2 late, and so we knew it was nothing that we couldn't accomplish, but power play pulled through for us there to tie it, and then the kill was huge for us there at the end of regulation to get a big kill. But it was a resilient effort, unbelievable. The fans were incredible. The place was rocking like it always is. But to be able to win our last game at home and walk off the ice in front of our fans and get them excited, hopefully, for next season when we come back here is special.
Does it resonate a little bit more? The tight-knit hockey community's been through a lot here this past year. What does that mean to you to be able to give them that type of send-off? It
means a lot, you know. Like, it means everything. I live in the hockey community, you know. My whole family does, and so we're up at the Ice Den, and a big part of the Junior Coyotes program. I'm close with the guys here with the Junior Sun Devils and Sean White and Nick Domenko and Mark Fritchie, all those guys. It's an unbelievable hockey community here, and to lose the NHL really sucked. It really sucked for this hockey community. It sucked for so many good people that you know, blood, sweat, and tears in so many ways that kept the Coyotes here. This guy to my right, like so many good people that affected. So to give that community and group of people some reprieve and to make them proud of what we're trying to build here and continuing to build and give them that excitement, it means everything.
For you personally, being through everything this program has been through, how do all those emotions culminate with the win?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. You know, like when you grind as much as we have, you know, to build for moments like this, it's you have to reflect, and it's one of those moments I think that I'll have to watch the video to really embrace it. Like it's a special moment. It really is.
What does this one take from last night's game too? Because I mean, you're saying you found a way to win, which is good. The team needed to play better and getting down. And talk about coming back. How much of a draw from last night's game helped them?
I think a ton. I mean, I just didn't feel like we competed well last night. We were losing races, losing stick battles, not executing, and tonight we competed. Even to go down 3, it wasn't a terrible period. You go back and watch the video, like it was a pretty evenly played period. You could argue I had more scoring chances, but tonight was all about compete. It was all about heart. It was all about effort. It was all about will. All those things. It was a slugfest, and our guy that's now has 25 goals through the last punch, and luckily it was a knockout punch.
Where does this one rank all time for you?
Way up there. Just to be able to walk off the ice to that crowd, and to go to a frozen face-off up in St. Paul that our programs had to watch on TV. I was there in person last year because we went up for the awards banquet. Graham and I went up there, and I stayed for the first round. So we've watched the big stage a lot here as a program, and now we get to play on it. So it means a lot.
You said at the beginning of the season you brought in a lot of guys who had experience going through the conference wars and included through postseason as well. How are they handling it so far? How are those leaders delivering that message, and how do you think everybody's responding right now to being in your first conference postseason tournament?
Yeah, I mean, you look at all the guys that led us tonight and scored. From Kirwan, who's been through it, to Artie, who's been through it, to Silly, who's been through it, Shimmick, who's been through it, Dylan Jackson went through it at Northeastern. We built this team the way we did so we could give our fans and our community something to be excited about in season 1, and pretty much everybody outside of our room didn't believe that we could do this, and we've lived up to our internal expectations, and like I said, we're 2 games away, and excited to go up there and continue to prove people wrong.
What makes this team so special,
I think just the fight. Like it's you started 3-7-1, and it was we knew we were so much better than the results we were getting, and the run we went on since then is pretty special. It's just the fight, the resiliency, the veteran leadership, all that stuff. Just the different ways we've had success this year has been a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.
Kirwan, take me through that play, that last goal through your eyes, how it developed.
Yeah, just a great play by Schmags. Then Chuck found me, and we were talking about it in intermission. Just kind of no shots, bad shot. So was envisioning that one, and luckily enough it worked out. But so fitting that Schmags gets an assist there in his last game with the mullet. So just super happy for him.
How much does this mean to you guys as leaders coming into the new team and seeing the immediate success this team's had?
Yeah, it means a lot. We came here to win, so it's awesome to see the projection we've had throughout the season and just how we've been climbing upwards. So we're so proud of this group, and hope to keep it going.
For both of you guys, how did it feel going down 3-0 and bouncing back from that? What enabled it?
I think we just have a mature team, and coaches came in and they said kind of their piece that we're not losing this game, and the guys, like, you just see there's no wavering from our game. We just got back into it in the second period and got the job done, and never in anyone's mind it was kind of thinking about, are we going to play Sunday or not.
Greg has talked for a while about wanting to be able to play in a conference postseason tournament. It's obviously not a possibility as an independent. Are you noticing increased intensity in this series, and how are you guys, as guys who've been through this before, helping prepare guys for it?
I think playoffs just in general, it's tighter hockey, tighter checking all around the rink. I think they're playing for their season, we're playing for our season, and you can just see it in every battle, how intense every player is. And after the game, you can just see the tears on their faces, and it's tough to have your season end that way in overtime. But also, I think credit to our team sticking with it, even though a lot of guys in that locker room haven't been in a conference playoff to get it done.
Can you guys speak to the perseverance of this team, either one of you?
Yeah, I think it's huge. I think we just don't give up. So that was huge for us going into this second period, especially today. Like I already said, coaches came in, just instilled some confidence in us, and I think we just ran with it. So credit to us, honestly. The younger guys and everybody for just sticking with it and playing our game.
For both of you, I know senior night didn't go as well. Thinking maybe it was the last game this year. What's it mean to be able to send the fans off in this fashion with this type of win?
I think the support today and yesterday, that was the best atmosphere we've had here at Mullet. With the whiteout, with all the towels, it was very impressive to see. I know the guys are very thankful to the fans this whole year. They gave us a lot of energy in a lot of games when we didn't have it. And hopefully, there's more. We made more fans this season, and they're going to show up next year and cheer for the guys.
For both of you, have you experienced that atmosphere like here in Wilmington in your playing career?
I think I've always been on the other side of it because we've always been kind of a road team where I played, and going to playoffs, I remember the biggest moment I remember was my junior year CCHA championship game against Mankato, and they had a whiteout, and that takes energy from you. Like the team doesn't have, nobody's going to give you energy there on the road, but as a home team, just like today, went down 3 and then we scored 1 goal, and it's still like a 2-goal game, but the fans are into it, the building is into it, and it helps us a lot.
When you guys were in the portal, kind of looking at schools, what about Arizona State drew you to it, and how have you kind of seen those things come to life?
Yeah, I had great conversations with the coaching staff. I had Tyler Gratton to kind of lean on. He was the captain here last year, so super close with him, and a lot of credit to him. Just for any question that I had there, just he would answer, and I think that was something that was awesome for me. And then also just coming to Arizona State, wanting to be here, wanting to be with the guys. The culture we have here is amazing, and just seeing how special it could be right when I was in the portal. And how special it is now. I'm just super proud of everybody.
Did you have a sense of the opportunity you'd have here, and did you expect the kind of production you're having this season?
Yeah, obviously you hope for it, but I'm so thankful for the coaching staff here and how much they've just instilled confidence in me. It's been awesome. The situations that I've been put in here, I'd never been put in before, so it's been unbelievable, and I can't thank them enough for the opportunity.
I think for me it's all the stuff that Ryan said, obviously, but the biggest thing for me, you look at the roster, you talk to the coaches, obviously that's number one for sure, but you look at the roster and you can see how good this team can be, and I'm just amazed. I'm still very amazed to every media member or whatever who picked us 8th. I think if 100 people vote, never that's going to happen again. And I hope we proved it this season that this team is special, even though it's in Arizona. Hockey belongs here. You can see the building rocking 2 nights in a row. It's special.
Where does this win rank all time for you guys?
It's definitely up there. It was a super special win with a great environment. So, and then fitting fashion. Just being able to go and compete for the NCHC title. It's going to be exciting. So we're really excited for this.
Ryan, what were the next few seconds after you scored the goal?
Yeah, I was pumped.
I was thinking about what Selly he's
going to do.
what
Selly has to do. No, just seeing the crowd erupt like that, seeing the boys come off the bench, there's no better feeling.
Artie, obviously you celebrate the win, celebrate the series win. But what are some things in this series you guys are going to take away and think okay, we need to get better at this for the next round?
I think we just gained so much experience. Our younger guys getting so much experience. The guys who haven't been in the playoffs, we understood. Even from the game on Friday, we won, but we took a lesson. I think that it's tight, and we're not going to win a game in one shift. And there's no heroes who score 1 goal and then we're going to win a game. It's all shift by shift, and everyone's got to buy in and play the right way, and the goals are going to come. So I think that's the biggest lesson that we're taking Minneapolis with us.